Right, welcome back to T-Boys TV. I hope you're well. I'm well. Obviously different. We're in northern settings. You know what I mean? Obviously we're here to talk about the Wolves versus Liverpool game. For some reason you lot can't see me by the looks of it. So let me see if you lot can see me now. I'm not too sure what's going on here. No, you lot can't see me for some reason. This is not what you want, is it? This is not what you want. Bear with me. Alright. Alright, that's a terrible camera. Don't want that. Alright, there we go. Hopefully you lot can see me now. Yep, there we go. Boom. Right, we're here. Obviously, Liverpool versus Wolves yesterday. Obviously, my second team, Luton, I went to that game. But obviously, Liverpool won 1-0. Now, you know, I said going into this game, Wolves away, it's going to be tough. If we're going to win, it's going to be by a 1-goal margin. And it was. It was. Obviously, Origi getting another decisive goal for Liverpool. But before we talk about that, we'll get into the chances we had beforehand. You know what I'm saying? We had a chance. Jota, I think he didn't have a great game from what I saw. He had a very good chance. I'm just going to check my sound real quick, though. Yeah, sorry, people. I just had to check that my sound's all good. Big up, Chris. He says, evening, mate. Hope you're well. Yeah, I'm all good. Hope you're well, too. He says, it's just default hobby. But yeah, we'll get into that. I think Jota, as I said, I don't think he had a great game. You know, there was chances. He had a header. The commentators were saying he should have put that on target. I can see what they're saying. A player of that quality, you know how deadly he is in the box. Usually, he would be putting them on target at least. And then he had a chance where their keeper come running out like a madman. And Jota, literally, the defenders blocked it, but all he had to do was go either side. It just weren't a great game from him, if I'm being totally honest. You know, we had chances. And Mane had a shot, good save. You know, their best chance was, I'm not too sure who shot. It might have been Dendonka or someone like that. Alisson caught it, but he had to like jump down to it. But yeah, as I said, you know, Wolves away, it's going to be a tough place because, you know, they can create an atmosphere. They're a bit off the radar, in my opinion, this season. No one's really talking about them. You know, people didn't really know what to expect from them going into this season due to obviously, you know, new manager. No one really knows. Let's be serious. You know, Raul Patricio left. You know, there was a lot of things going into this season. Like people didn't really know how they were going to be, and they've been exceptional. They have been off the radar, and you know they're in the top half of the table. So, you know, I knew it was going to be one of them games where we was going to win by a goal. Obviously, I said 2-1, but you know, I knew it was going to be one of them games. But obviously, later on, Origi with the goal. This guy, man. This guy. Obviously, I'm not the biggest fan of him. You know, I can't ever forget about that chance against Brighton, the 1-on-1 where he missed it. I can't ever forget about that. You know, he made the run from the halfway line. You have to be scoring that. But I do have to big him up because the amount of decisive goals he has done for Liverpool in his career, you can't, you know, you can't slate him for that. You know, loads of times I can think of from the top of the head, they're not even goals that just win you the games. You know what I mean? Like Barcelona, semi-final, second leg, massive part of that. As well as all the other players on the pitch. But obviously he got the goal that settled it. Do you know what I mean? You look at Everton, when we beat them at Anfield, 1-0 scored right at the end. You look at yesterday, you look at Dortmund semi-final, Europa League. There's been plenty of times. There's probably more that I'm forget Tottenham in the Champions League final. Do you know what I mean? You have to big him up for that. But yeah, just for me, he sort of hasn't really been given a chance to, get a certain amount of run out and a certain amount of goals in the season, maybe. But you do have to big him up as well. For another reason you do have to big him up is obviously he's been at the club for years, and he's not left because he wants more game time. Like he stayed at the club, you have to big him up for that, and he's done big things for this club. So he's give us 3 points there, which could be crucial near the end of the season, especially with how this title race is looking. Obviously, Chelsea lost yesterday. Thank God they finally lost to West Ham, because West Ham usually gets screwed over to Chelsea. But but City is still going to be up there. For me, I've said it from ages. I think Chelsea will be up and around there. When it comes to actually winning the league, I don't think they'll do it this season, because how long are their fullbacks and midfielders? Midfielders going to keep scoring penalties for? How long are their fullbacks going to keep scoring for? Do you know what I mean? Like, Werner's still looking shaky. Lukaku's not looking too great, if we're being honest, at the moment. There's loads of things. And their depth, their squad depth compared to Liverpool's and City's, I don't think is good enough, if I'm being totally honest. So I think it's going to be out of Liverpool and City. I've said that for ages. The way we're playing as well at the moment, when we're doing all that quick passing, opening teams up, we're the best team in the world. Seriously, when we're playing like that. But yeah, obviously, as I said, that could be crucial when it comes to the end of the season. This game, 3 points, tough place to get 3 points. But yeah, I have to big up Wolves for putting a fight until the end. They played really well. So yeah, but I'll move on to man of the match. Now, for me, it's just got to be Origi. It's got to be, the decisive goal. Getting us to 3 points. It has to be. It has to be Origi. But I'm going to read some comments. Chris says, always been tough for us at Wolves. Yeah, exactly. He also says, back to shooting practice for our forwards with Origi being the coach. Origi is a cult hero. That's my description of him. Yeah, I totally agree. Totally agree. You can't call him a proper legend. Do you know what I mean? But you can call him that. Obviously, I've heard Klopp come out and say, we should do a statue of him. Like, obviously, people are looking at it and go, what are you chatting about? Look at Salah and that. But we don't mean it like that. As Chris says there, we mean it as a cultural hero. You know what I mean? So, cult hero, sorry. So, it's one of those. But yeah, we get a win. We move on to AC Milan. Obviously, you lot know I'm up north. And then, I'm going to be on the COP TV. I'm going to be on the COP TV on Tuesday. I found out I can vlog as well. I'm not too sure if I did let you lot know that. So there's going to be a vlog inside Jurgen's for the game against AC Milan. Now, that's going to be a tough game. I'm not too sure if there's going to be Champions League predictions this week. I might just do a preview to the AC Milan game. But obviously, that's going to be a tough game. They are, this is a big game for them. They can go through potentially, depending on the other results. But it's a big game for us as well. Like, I know we're still through in that, but, it's a European night. It's away at San Siro. Brilliant stadium, brilliant old stadium. I'd love to go there one day, hopefully before it gets knocked down. There's a lot of good things in their ground, but obviously, as I said, it's big for us because we want to make it 6 out of 6. You know what I mean? It's obviously Champions League in Europe. That's hard to do, especially with the group that we had going into it. People are a bit like, group of death. Even myself, I thought it'd be a lot tougher than it has been, but it just proves also the quality in our team compared to the other teams. Like, for me, going into it, obviously Porto, we always beat them, but I still thought it'd be tough, especially at Anfield. The away games you always cruise, but the Anfield ones tend to be a bit of a shorter scoreline, like usually 2-0. Obviously, it's 2-0 this year as well. I remember it's 2-0 a couple of years ago. AC Milan, no one really knew how they were going to come back into Europe, if they were going to be good or, etc. And then Atletico, obviously, what's happened in the past, but we've got revenge on them, home and away. So, yeah, we move on to that game. And then obviously next in the league, it is Aston Villa. So Gerrard's returning to Anfield as not anything to do with Liverpool, which is going to be a bit weird. But yeah, that is all I can really say about the match reaction. So yeah, I guess that's it. But quickly, I'd just like to touch on the Gerrard thing as well. Obviously, Villa won today, so they're going to be going into this with a win. But Premier League predictions should be out later on this week. Not out. It should be a live stream. It's just Champions League predictions. I'm not too sure. I might just do a preview to that game instead. So yeah, and then after when it gets into knockout games, I'll then start doing the predictions again. I might just leave it for this week. So yeah, but I'll see. It'll either be a match preview, or a predictions type of thing. But yeah, you lot will find out. But yeah, Chris says Thiago minor man of the match. He's in there for a shout, just doing bits again. But I just feel you have to give it to Origi. Do you know what I mean? Like scoring a decisive goal, as I said, this could be massive when it comes to the end of the season. But yeah, people, I think I'm going to wrap it up there. Obviously, these match reactions I do like this don't always tend to be long. They tend to be like the normal match reaction videos I do. So yeah, hope you all enjoyed this video. And yeah, I will decide tomorrow whether I'm doing a match preview or a Champions League predictions. I'll decide tomorrow, and then you lot will see from there what I'm doing, obviously, because I'll schedule it and sort it out. So yeah, you lot will see that. But big up everyone that has watched this video or stream, whatever you want to call it. Big up everyone that subscribed. Big up everyone that showed love to the Blackpool. I was about to say watch along Blackpool vlog yesterday. Obviously, Luton's second team. It's only right. What a game that was, But we'll get into that on the Luton show. Leave it here. But yeah, Chris says massive win for us. Absolutely, mate. As I said, it could be crucial when it comes to the end of the season. And he also says take care. Sorry, mate. Yeah, take care of yourself, mate. And yeah, I will see you guys tomorrow with either a preview or a show of the Champions League predictions. So yeah, make sure you smash a like on this video. As I said, subscribe to the channel if you're new, share the channel, and yeah, let's hit 400 subs very soon. We're 5 subs away from that. So yeah, I will see you guys tomorrow. So yeah, take care and peace.